everyone, this side Saurabh, and today we are going to discuss the problem number 3765, that is a complete prime number. Okay, so we will see how to solve this problem. Okay, so let's first read the problem. The problem is complete prime number. You have given an integer num, and num is called complete prime number if every prefix and every suffix is a prime. Okay, so we have to return true if num is a complete prime number, otherwise we have to return false. So what is a prefix? A prefix is a number is formed by the first k digits of the number, and the suffix is a number formed by the last k digits of the number. And single digit number are considered complete prime numbers when leave the prime. So let us understand with the problem with an example. So what is given as the number 2, 3, and we have to check all prefixes like 2 and 2, 3 and suffixes like 3 and 2, 3 to check for prime. If they are prime, then we have to return true. If not, then we have to return false. So what is given to us? What is given? We are given a number. Just example, suppose the number is given as 2, 3. Number is given as 2, 3, and what we have to check that it is complete prime or not. Complete prime or not. And what is the meaning of complete prime? The meaning of complete prime is every suffix and prefix should be prime. Okay, like 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. If I talk about every prefix, then it can be 2 and 2, 3. And if I talk about every suffix, then it can be, the first suffix will be the 3, and then there is again 2, 3. So we have to check for every prefix and every suffix that it is prime or not. So what we can do is we can extract every suffix, every prefix from the given number and check they are prime or not. If everyone is prime, we will return true. If anyone that is become not prime, we will return false. So how we are going to extract the every prefix and suffix? So initially we have written a number. Okay, initially there is a number, and to extract every prefix we have to make some calculation. Rather than we can convert it into a string, convert into strings, then easy for extraction of prefix and suffix. If you convert the number into a string, then it will be easy for extraction for prefix and suffix. Now we have a string like this, 2 and 3. Okay, now we only have to convert this 2 and 3 into the prefix and suffix. So we can take a temp variable that is empty, and using a for loop we can add we can add like this, like temp plus equal as of I, given number as I, and each time we will check for that it is prime or not. We will check prime for this temp, and if it is not prime, then we will return false. If it is prime, we will check for others. Like in the same manner, we can check for all suffixes. In the same manner, we can write here in the same manner for all suffixes. So we just can do like this and check for our answer. I think the idea is clear. Now we can go to code. We first have to convert this number into the string. Okay, so there will be a string. We can name it like a number, And in C++ we can use this function to convert any number to the string. Now we have a string number. So this is for prefixes. Okay, we are checking now prefixes. So to check the prefixes, we can take a temporary string and run a for loop till the number size, and just add the current number like this. And now we will check that it is prime or not. If this number anyhow returned false, that I am not prime, then if I got anything not prime, we can simply return false without going for further. Okay, so how can we implement this function, that is a checkprime? So checkprime returns a boolean value and takes a string. Okay, that is s. How we check a prime? I think to check the prime number, checking prime number with an integer is good, not with a string. So we can here now convert this string into a number again. We can make any function like convert to number, this s. Okay, now before this, let me make this function that will convert this string into a number. How can we do this? It will return an integer. This is a convert to number function. It take a string yes. How we can convert a string into a number? Any idea? Yeah, we can take an answer as 0 and we can traverse on this string. Okay, we are going with the extreme brute force, like as the question is saying, we are going in the same manner. So here we can say that now we have the first number. Suppose we are given as this string. What we can do, we can first add 2, then we can add by multiplying into 10, then add again a next number. Like this kind of logic we can use. So we just simply, what can we do, we can add, answer will be, first multiply the answer with 10, then add this current number, that is sfi. But sfi is a character, we can subtract 0 to make it a number. I think this is the logic to convert that into the, first 2 will come, this will become 0, and we will add here 2. In the next iteration 3 will come. Now 2 will multiply with 10, it will become 20, and 20 plus 3 it become 23. That means our logic is correct. Now we have the answer converted into the integer, we can return the answer. Now this time to check the prime, we have the number which you have to check the prime. So what to do, what we usually do to check the prime, we will start with the 2 and go till I into I less than equal to num I plus plus. If there any I that can divide this num like this, then we return false, that you are not prime, else we return true, that you are the prime. Now we have check prime function. Now I think we already checked all the primes, prefixes. Now this time is for the suffixes. Okay, now how to check for the suffixes? We can again initialize the temp with an empty string, and we start with back. Okay, like from here, and go till last I minus minus. Now we can add the last variable, that will be number I. Okay, now suppose there is a 2 3. Okay, and we are going with the last. The first 3 will come, then we again add 2, then it will become 3 2, but we have to check for 2 3. So make sure before going to check the prime, we first reverse our current temp. Okay, and now again check the prime. Are you false? If you are false, we will return false simply. And for next iteration, we will make it again the reverse to make it in the correct order. I think this is clear. Now when we have checked all the prefixes and suffixes and everyone is a prime, so at the end we can return true that this given in number is a complete prime. Now this time is to test this whether it will work or not. Test the results. Yes, everything is working. We can try to submit it. There is a wrong answer. Camp for num is equal to 1. Yeah, this each case we have missed. That if number is 1 for single digit prime numbers. If the number is 1, where our logic will fail. We will in temp for 1. Yeah, we are not checking for 1. So we can directly write here that if num is 1, just return false without thinking anything. Let me again test it out. Let's try to submit it. Okay, we are again get a wrong answer on the test case. Number is 17. Why we are getting wrong answer? Our output is true, but the expected is false. Okay. There is 1 again. So we can check prime. I think we should add this line into this check prime function. After this converting to number. Now let me check it out. I think this time it will be submitted. Yes, it got submitted. So I think everything is clear. Let's meet in another video of Leetcode. Bye bye.